Hey y'all, happy Thursday. It's rare that I get a chance to say happy Thursday because y'all know that Thursday is my twins' night. And tonight she is enjoying her life and she will not be on tonight. And since I didn't come on Tuesday and I have these shirts that I need to make for tomorrow, I decided to come on and be Carolyn tonight. So, hey, y'all, welcome. If this is your first time here, this is Making with Patrice, Making with Carolyn. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We are going to be making some shirts that I need to make. So, y'all know that I'm at a new school this year. However, my old school, which I still absolutely love, and I still love the people there, it's homecoming week for them. And so, I got a few requests to make a few shirts for a few people. So that's what we're doing tonight. I've pressed a few, but I have a few more that I need to press. We're doing a little bit of DTF, but I'm also going to be blinking out 3 shirts. So we're going to get into it really quick. It's not any major bling designs or anything like that. You guys will see. It's very, very simple. So we should be able to get out of here at a decent time because I need to contact ProColor because my reset keys aren't working for the waist tank, and I purchased 2 of them, and so I need them to see why it's not resetting, why my waist tank isn't resetting. I may do that tomorrow because I'm tired, y'all. I have to be up really early in the morning because with my new school, I also have to go into detention centers or correctional facilities. And I'm not going in, this is not like a detention center where they're juveniles, even though I will be servicing juveniles. These are juveniles who are in the adult system. So I need to do that because that's how I will be starting my day tomorrow. So I don't anticipate being on here for too long. So I'm gonna get ready to start pressing the rest of these shirts. It's only about 4. I have 4 more shirts. Let me show you guys what I did so far. Let me see who's here first before I get into it. Because I missed y'all since I wasn't on Tuesday. And I'm not sure if I'll be on tomorrow night because there's a few things going on. So tomorrow night I have it's a homecoming game. However, I don't know if I'm going to be attending the homecoming game, even though I plan to attend it. I don't know if I'm going to be attending because I need to get my hair done this weekend because next weekend I'll be at Printing United helping Pro Colored out. And then the end of the week, I'll be there from the end of the week. I'll be with some of y'all at Bling. So I'm super excited about that. So I do have to do a little bit of prepping because I am kind of like, a lot of things are going on. Shipping is crazy. Like everything is just out of whack lately. But we are blessed to be here. We are definitely blessed to be here amongst the sun and the grass and each other. So let's see. Hey, Mirror Bear. Hey, Twinsy. Happy Thursday. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Hey, Marta. Hey, Donzel. Hey, Terry Hunt. What are you guys working on tonight? Hey, Debbie. Hey, Geneva. Hey, Kristen. Kristen, you know me so well, girl. You know me so well. Hey, Jessie. Envoyed Apparel. Mrs. JB. Miss Rosalind McElveen. Hey, Sheena. Welcome. Lolita, Tanyu. Regina. Let me see what you guys are. Hey, Nafisa and Tamika. Hey, y'all. So if you guys missed it, so last weekend, Maryland, that was last weekend, right? We had an embroidery along and we made some ornaments for Christmas. Look how cute these came out. So if you were a part of that Zoom, because we did it on Zoom, then we both digitized a few files to give away for you to be able to make during that Zoom and whenever you want to. But this is what we made. These are 2 of the ones. I haven't made the other 2 yet, but I'll probably do that. Maybe I'll do it this weekend while I'm trying to get ready, like just have it going. But super duper cute. We had a good time during that Zoom. Thank you guys for everybody who attended. Thanks so much for being there. Hey, Kim, Michi. Listen, yes, Kristen. Miss Wilson she's still on her job. She's still on my new school has me making stuff, and now, but my old school, I don't think they're ever going to not let me make anything. Hey, Miss Martha Jordan, welcome in. All right, y'all. Hey, Coca-Cola 30, welcome. Hey, Taryn. Hey, girl. All right, y'all. Hey, Miss Rosetta Cobb and Care for All. And I'm gonna scroll down. Hey, Nikki, Reba. All right, y'all. I gotta scroll down now because I don't want to be on here for too long. Because, whew. Hey, Dempsey Boo and Evie. Hey, Miss Philly Roseman. All right, y'all. I know I said that. I was gonna do whatever I gotta do, but hey, Shamika. Hey, Tuck. Did y'all see Tuck's video on making? So, Tuck, I couldn't sleep that night when we were doing the designing. I gotta show everybody how I did it. It was a little bit different, but check out Tuck's video for the, what is that even called again? Somebody told me what it's called. I forgot, like that night bar. So before we get started, these are the shirts that I've made so far. So I've made this shirt, and this is actually for somebody at my old school, but they're going to be going to their 40th anniversary, and they graduated from Bethune-Cookman College. That's here in Florida. And so I just made them this shirt because I was like, it's last minute. I can't do the most, but I'm gonna do a little bit something for you. I could do a little bit, but that's all I could do. And I actually found most of that design on Etsy, and then I just changed up like the text in the bottom. And then I had to clean it up a little bit because I think they got that. I think they probably took a picture or a screenshot from somebody else and then took somebody's design and resold it because it was not a clean file. And so anytime it's like that, that they don't steal something from somebody. All right, so this is the shirt. This is going to be for one of my peoples at my old school. It says "Still the Finest," and we're actually going to bling out the back of this shirt because this is the vice president of the Alumni Association. So, and she wants on there, hers is going to say Madam Vice President. And then this shirt is for the president of the Alumni Association. And on the back of his, it's going to say Mr. President. And we're actually going to be able to bling out a little bit, but he told me not to get too crazy with any colors or anything like that. So just something very subtle, but we're going to bling it out a little bit. And this is actually a 6X shirt, y'all. So this is a 6X shirt. And this is the design on this one. So it should be good. And we're going to do a little bit of bling right at the top of that one. And then I have another bling shirt. So I'm going to get ready to press these other shirts that I have to do really quick. And then we're going to bling. All right. So I'm also making some more shirts. If you guys were here last year, y'all know my homecoming shirts that I made from last year. I'm putting those designs on some other shirts for other people. So we're doing DTF, we're doing a little bit of bling, and then after that, we're going to be done. Because I don't know if I'm going to do it today. If not, I'll do it tomorrow. But we'll see. We will see. So what have you guys been up to while I've been away? I mean, it's not like I've been away for a long time, but I've been away for a little bit. What have y'all been up to? Now, for this 6X shirt, I actually used the ruler because after extra large, like I'm always worried about placement and everything. So the 2X, 2X, I'll still eyeball it, but I feel more comfortable doing, using the ruler. I feel more comfortable using the ruler. So I'm just pressing, and I have 3 more shirts over there I gotta press and send. Hey, Crafts by Q. Hey, Robin's Creations. Hey, y'all. Hey, Rosalind Lewis. Hey, Miss Cheryl Green. All right, so we'll see, y'all. We shall see what this is gonna be like. But we had the 3 files. They're not really major, and I did do them. So I was telling somebody was asking me, can I make them a shirt? They want bling, and I'm like, it's not. People think that making bling shirts, you just wake up and make a bling shirt and you're good to go. That's not necessarily the case with bling shirts and bling designs. But people think that. They think that it's super duper easy to make a bling shirt, especially like a custom bling shirt. Mm-mm. That's why I don't necessarily like 100% like to make them. Just I don't like to do custom orders or anything like that. Not for bling, but there are people who will do it. Shout out to y'all, like Laura. Laura's who I usually do because Laura's been around forever, and I think her designs look really good. Kristen, what were you sewing? Hey, Miss Gail. Hey, Smart Creations. All right. So I'm just putting these on, and these are the other designs. So let me tell y'all, I took one design and turned it into 3 different designs. So if y'all notice, this particular design, because of course it was the last minute, but this particular design is basically the same as these two, but it's different. Like I changed the text to say something different. So that's gonna work perfect for me. Perfect. I'm making these shirts for my people. Y'all, do y'all remember? If you've ever been on Craftabilities, I'm pretty sure you know Denise and Tori. So I'm making shirts for Denise and Tori too. Denise, Tori, and Adrian are getting shirts because it's homecoming. And Tori is actually an alumni of there too. We have a lot of teachers who like work there that actually graduated from the school. And what's ironic, y'all, is that I actually work at the new school. A lot of people who teach there, they went to my old school too. So that's pretty cool. All right, I'm just letting these cool down, and then we're gonna, y'all. When I tell y'all this is not gonna take us long, so don't worry. I can't be here all day. Can't be here all day. All night at least, shall I say? Because your girl got to get up in the morning. And I gotta be alert on my P's and Q's. On my P's and Q's. Whew. A scrunchie? Like Dempsey showed. Nice. The crafting owls or night owls are gonna be up tonight. Crafting. I always let this go on for way too long. So on those shirts, I pressed the DTF first because I didn't want to press the bling after, and then yeah, I don't think that was gonna be the right thing to do. So all right. Yes, I'm using my hands to help me. Okay, we're all good. We're almost there. All right, we're good. We're good right now. So on these old transfers, it had on the bottom, because I made this for myself last year, it had homecoming 2024. So guess what I did? I cut it out. I cut it off because I don't even think I have this. I might have the PNG left of this file. I could just crop it, but I had already printed a few out from last year, and so these are pretty old. These are from an entire year ago. Okay, these transfers right here, they're from a year ago. Of course, those aren't, but these are from a year ago. And so you guys see, like, you can, if you store your transfers, I don't do anything special to store my transfers, honestly. And I know a lot of people say, oh, store it in this temperature, that temperature, whatever. Honestly, I don't do anything special when I'm storing the shirts or the transfers. So, and I just use them. I've used a transfer that was 2 years old. I think that's the longest transfer that I've had, like that I've used. Maybe 2 years old, but I do have some from when I first started DTF, and I was printing with the Epson 8550. I still have some of those transfers, so maybe one day I'll just go ahead and press some. And that was like almost 4 years ago. So we can see how long that lasted, how long they last. But you just got to make sure, just so they shouldn't get wet, stuff like that. All right. So, all right. That's going to be good. All right. So now we're basically ready to bling. So we're going to bling out these two. Well, we have three. So this is the one that's a 6X. The bling design that I made for the 6X, it says Mr. President, but I made that about 13, a little over 13 inches wide, a little bit over 13 inches wide, because of course I didn't want it to look too small. Like this design on the 6X shirt is about 15 and a half inches wide, like the front part. So the back is not as, wide as that, but it's still pretty wide for a bling design. All right, so here I'm just taking the film off of the shirt, and we're going to press this a second time. And then I'm just putting a piece of parchment paper on top. Now I do have that key seal. I haven't used it yet, but I should. And I printed this out. Okay, so for the 6X shirt, I absolutely had to print that out with the transfer company. And y'all know I usually use Florida DTF because I can generally get items the same day, and they didn't disappoint me this time. They had it ready in like less than 2 hours. So, I was happy about that. So this is what this shirt looks like on the. So I changed it up a little bit, like the design a little bit. So they also wanted like the year they graduated on their sleeves for the president and vice president. But you see, I just kind of changed it up just a little bit, just like with outlines and things like that. I kind of like, and then I put more of the image inside of the text than I did here. But I like both ways. All right, I just got to press one more shirt. And then this is the one that I'm going to be doing. Now, this is the second press. Now, with DTF, if you're not familiar with DTF, when you peel it, that first peel, it's very, 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 very silky, very smooth, very sleek, right? But that second press really helps it to mesh with the shirt. It doesn't embed into the shirt, but it does, kind of, those fibers kind of start to form. Which is what you would want. That one's for Nisi. That shirt is for Nisi too. Thank you, Crafts Like You. Thank you, Kristen. Hey, Retired Crafter. Hey, Nicole. All right. So we're gonna. Oh, let me take this one off too. All right, y'all. All right. So this one, I actually have, or I might not have it anymore, but this is what my shirt looked like. Like I used one of these raglan shirts, which I love these shirts. Oh, it's hot. The shirt itself is super duper hot. All right, so I gotta drop these off too tomorrow because the game is tomorrow night. And then we're gonna get ready to bling afterwards. I'm pressing this. The bling shouldn't even take us that long. Thanks for hanging out with me while I do this, y'all. Thank you. Hey, Elba. All right, I got one more shirt to press like this, and then we're done with these. It's hot. All right, I'm just peeling off the film. And this was another old design that I had that I didn't have in the garbage. I hadn't thrown it away yet. Because some of the stuff I'm like, I'm not going to be using it. But clearly I'm still going to be using it. We're still going to be having me make shirts. So I'm kind of glad I did keep that one. And then I showed you guys this. So this one, I printed this out too, but I ended up turning this into a bling design. So is there anybody here who went to Bethune? Because I'm probably never going to use this bling design again unless, she wants it. So this is what this one looks like. And that second press really like helps it to kind of, it doesn't feel like the material of the shirt because it's not embedded. However, it's not as sleek, and it actually does help it to really mesh into the shirts. Like you can start to see the fibers underneath. So if anybody has went to Bethune, I would let me know. I'll give the bling file away because I'm not gonna use it like that, and I'm definitely not selling nobody's logo. I do not believe in that because I do not want nobody trying to come after me. All right, let's add the camera. Oh, sorry guys. All right, we're gonna get ready to bling. So remember I told you guys on the shirt we have this one. So on one of the shirts it's gonna say Madam Vice President, and the other shirt is going to say Mr. President. Now, I already have the colors out as far as like what we're going to be doing. And let's start with Mr. President. So this is pretty long. This is about 13 inches wide. Okay. And I had to do it 13 inches wide because I didn't want it to look too odd on the back of the 6X shirt. Okay. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Renee. If I miss you guys, I'm so sorry that I missed y'all. Okay. All right. Let me get my cup of tea. All right. We're going to move this over. I have everything already. I may need you guys to help me decide something, but. Okay. This template is SS10. All right. This is SS10. So for the outline, I'm actually going to use black diamond because he doesn't want all the glitz and the glam, but I told him that, it's kind of hard not to get the glitz and the glam from the stones that I use. So this is black diamond. Y'all know this is my ex, but we are on good terms because I still love my ex, but Icy Obsidian has taken over. And if he doesn't want glitz and glam, he definitely doesn't want Icy Obsidian. Okay, so we're just going to go a little bit with, black diamond is still kind of glitzy though. I can't even deny that. Can't deny it. Yeah, we press those shirts really good, really quickly. So this one just says Mr. President, and it's going to go on the back of the shirt. Hey, Jess. Thanks, Miss Gail. Did anybody say that they attended Bethune? You guys will see. It's just a logo. I was going to do the Wildcat, but then I was like, this is not, I'm not made for this last minute stuff. Like, no, I can't do it. So, yeah, we just went with the logo because the logo is very, very easy. It's very easy to do. But it still took time, but it wasn't too much. And I didn't have to design anything for it. It was just literally the logo. From the filled part of the R in the president. Hold on, let me see. Oh, right here? Kristen, look at you. Kristen, thank you. Because I missed it. I missed it. There were parts like for this particular design, I didn't have the settings really good when I cut this out. And so there were so many little dots. I thought it didn't cut, but it did. It just didn't show me and it didn't lift out. So I actually took it, I had to take it out. I had my weeding tool and I just popped them on, like popped them out. So when I get ready to do that, if I forget, somebody scream at me and remind me, please remind me. You don't have to remind me about the heat press because guess what, girl? I turned that thing on. I turned it on earlier. And I've been working, but I don't think I was going to print out the shirt, the medium shirt that says still the finest. I was going to print that out again because I kind of wanted it to be a little bit larger. It's like maybe 10 and a quarter. It's a medium shirt. I did it like 10 and a half inches wide. I kind of wanted it to be a little bit wider, but I ended up going with the original print out of it, especially since I had to call them and all that. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There you go. Okay. That looks good so far. We're going to grab a piece of Hot Fix transfer tape. Let me just put this up. So I'm going with black diamond as the outline, and for the inside, we're just going to do jet black. You don't want too much, and I feel like the black diamond is going to give us what we need as far as just a little bit of sparkle, and that jet black is going to kind of seal it for us. So that's what I chose to go with. And I chose that order for the, because a lot of black diamond can be very glitzy. So just a hint of glitz. Just a hint of glitz. Glitz and glam. It was like, don't have me. I was like, don't worry. Bling is very popular. Guys like bling too. And they should. And then we're going to do a jet black. Now for the Madam Vice President, we're also going to do jet black, but we're doing SS6 for that. Hey, Treasures by Trina. Oh, Miss Trina, you want the design? I'm gonna show it in a minute. If you want it, let me know. I'll put it. Let me know, cause it's just a logo. But it's a larger, it's not too large. It's not large like this is. Maybe like a little bit, maybe what, like 10 and a quarter inches or 10 and a half inches wide, maybe. You'll see it. Let me know once you see it. This is not going to take long because both designs are only two layers. The third one is 3 layers. I think Faith Ink fired. Hey, Ron, Belinda. All right, y'all. Now, this is going to be a long one. I just got to take off some of the sticky stuff. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Babs. All right, y'all. So this is super long. All right, so we're just going to go ahead. I should have just did both of them at the same time and then cut it. Because that would have been, you know what, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do both of them at the same time and then just cut it once I put it back on the backing. All right, let's go ahead and brush in the jet black. So we have black diamond and we have jet black. And Kristen said, can I get to weed out the R? That's right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me bring you back a little bit. Sorry that you're a little bit slanted. I'll bring you guys up a little bit more. So you see right here, that little dot. I had to bring that out of the way. Let me move my drink. That way y'all not too slanted. There we go. All right. So I'm going to put, leave it to me. All right. So I'm just pouring these in like this. If you're interested in bling, definitely check out the baby's booty, Evie. She has stones in all colors. All colors. Color, styles, varieties different. She just has a lot of stones. All right, so this color, it's not as, it's not as sparkly. Jet black is not a sparkly stone. So that's why I'm using it. I know I'm putting it on a black shirt, and that's another reason why I wanted to use the jet black as an outline, because not the jet black, the black diamond as an outline, because the black diamond, even though it says black diamond, it's still a glitzy stone. So you'll be able to see it on a black shirt. The jet black, it'll just glisten. So, maybe harder for people to see what it says. But since we're doing this for a guy, I'm like, okay, he gave me very specific instructions of what not to do, but he's willing to do a little bit of bling. So I'm like, okay, let me not overdo it. Because the kids were bling in my area, the kids were bling on their jackets and things like that. So it's not like an unpopular thing here. Y'all know what I forgot to get? My wax pen. Hold on, let me set my wax pen over here. Let me see. I have been losing wax pens left and right. Maybe it's over here. Is it here? Are you here, wax pen? Are you? Yep, I see you. Okay, got a wax pen right here. All right, because I have a mixed stone. Hi, DB. Hey, Miss Joyce T. All right. So we have two more designs to brush in. All right. Good. I do feel like I could have put more space. I mean, more like reduce some of the space in between there, maybe fit another row of stones there. But since it's going on a black shirt, it's gonna look. I think it's gonna feel in good because of the black shirt. And I think for this design, did I use? I might have used a linear fill for this design because of the text. And I think I filled in like some other parts. But overall, I use mostly the linear fill, which I rarely ever use the linear fill. I think that's why it looks like it's not like how I would usually do it. But I think it looks just fine. It looks just fine to me. Alright. Just gotta do our tea. We're done. We're almost done. Evie, are you all set and ready for Bling Fest? I cannot believe Bling Fest is already here. Not that we haven't been waiting for it. I can't believe like it's already here. Like time just flies. And you're having a good time. Alright. I'm gonna put all of these up. And then we're going to, let me be careful not to knock these stones out of place. Alright. And we'll do the buffoon after. Alright. So I think this all looks good. Jesse, am I missing any stones? Chris, where are you? Does it look good? I think we're doing good. I think we're all set. Alright, that looks good. I don't see any at the top. We have, this is SS10. So the Madam Vice President, that's going to be SS6. This one is SS10. So, and we're going to actually kind of do like a reverse of the Madam Vice President. We're going to do the outline in jet black, but the internal part of the text we're going to use icy crystal AB because it's only right. And the Vice President, she's all about the ice. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get ready. Let me move my cup because this is big. All right, so I'm just folding it like taco. And we're going to place it down, and then I covered everything. And I'm just going to try to make sure like everything stays on. Sorry, guys. I want to grab my X-Acto knife and just slice this down so I can take it up one by one, but let's see how we manage this way. All right, let's see. So we did black diamond and jet black. Hi, Lynn. Awesome. Hey, Nomi. Later. See, this is why, like, this is such a big design that that's not even coming up for me. That's not coming up. That didn't come up either. You guys see, like, sometimes the stones get stuck in there, especially if there is like adhesive or something underneath it, and that causes it to stick. That causes it not to come up. So that's all I'm trying to do right here at this point. Nope. That didn't. Alright. I don't think I ever did. Oh no, one time I did do a huge design. Remember? Josie had that. I did two. So I have an FSU design that I did before that was huge. Remember Josie had the autism, it's like an autism mom design that she did. That one was huge too. There we go. All right, that was really big. All right, so we're gonna lift these up. I'm just going to. We survived, but I definitely wouldn't recommend doing it that way because you do have to be very, 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 very careful, and you don't want to mess nothing up. So I'm just gonna see if it gets stuck, and then I think it's just gonna. Now it doesn't even want to be picked up. All right, so now I'm just gonna place this right here. That's where it belongs. It's almost like it's more adhesive right down the film. It doesn't want to stay. All right, and then I'm gonna get this one out of here. Nope, that doesn't want to come out either. Come on out. Come on. Come on. All right, so we're gonna put this in right here. You guys couldn't see. So I just placed it where it belongs. All right, let me grab the backing. And I'm just gonna put this right here on the back, and then we're gonna cut it. Which side? Okay, we're gonna put this just like this. We're going to cut it. All right, and I'm gonna turn it over. Hey, big smiley. Arlene. Hey, Miss Mary Brown. And Robin S. All right, so now because I put the backing, put it on the backing, it'll be easier for me to go ahead and cut it. Just like this. So that way I'm not trying to fight with anything. The vacuum makes it a lot easier. All right, so we're done with this one. So now we're going to brush in the others, okay? And this is a pretty long one because it has to go on the back of that 6X shirt. All right, so I'm gonna put this up here. And then we're going to, let's flip it over. Now we have the Madam Vice President. So remember, this is the one that I said I wanted to do jet black at the top, and then we're going to do for the fill. Now this is going to be jet black too. It looks like I'm missing a dot right here. There we go. All right, so I'm going to do jet black, and this is going to be SS6. Okay, that first was SS10. This is going to be SS6. Hey, Stacey A. Bear. Hey, Dr. Monique Johnson. All right, so this is my jet black. As y'all see, I'm doing pretty bad in the jet black area for my SS6s because I love using jet black and I love SS6. Okay, so we're doing this as an outline. And then the word Vice, you guys will see how Vice is going to look, which is going to be fine because it has an outline around it. So the outline of Vice is going to be what's, you know, super blingy with that icy crystal AB color. Y'all. See, I think I just gave some that's just like some of that adhesive because they changed this formula too of this block. And it's just super duper sticky. Alright, now we'll be done. Oh, so who forgot to tell me to change to the brush that I like for these? So for SS6s, I usually use this brush, like the smaller brush. But not the brush, but the softer brush. That's my favorite to use with this. That. I have a little bit of mixed stones here. It's fine. Hey, Miss Sharon Davenport. All right. There's some, I think I have another missing hole right here. Let me see. Yep. I knew it. I don't think I have any here. No. Because that's the part that cuts in. All right. I moved that. I'll get that blocked out. I'll take my hand later. All right, all right, all right. Let's see. Oh, hey, Miss Evelyn Warner. I think Rachel was looking for you the other day. Was Rachel looking for Miss Evelyn Warner? I think that was Rachel's live. She was asking if anybody had seen you. I know I had seen you the other day, but I don't know. But it's good to see you, Miss Evelyn Warner. See, I have like, it's just adhesive right now. Clearly, I didn't read this good at all. I got so excited thinking that it all had read it. It didn't. And this one we can place in those areas right now. Alright, and then we're going to do the icy crystal AB for the bottom. We'll press that and then we'll do the last shirt. And then I'm done. I got other things that I need to be doing. Like a lot of other things actually. Right. Alright, this looks good. Let's grab not there. Right. Of course, I always feel like it could be a lot tighter. I want to believe that there's a stone that goes right there, but I'm not going to worry about it. Maybe since it's on my tea. Hey, Porgy. We good luck, angels. Hey, my Lean. Hey, my Sonia. All right, let me put these in here. Okay, I'm gonna cut a piece now. We're not gonna do the whole, like, we're gonna cut a small piece for this. Because this one isn't that wide, so not like the one for the 6X shirt. It's not that wide. All right. I got a piece of thread. This thread is from the other day from when we did the embroidery along. I got thread everywhere. We had a really good time. Now we're planning another embroidery along. Just don't know what the project's gonna be. That's sticky. Oh, my cup is sticky. All right, let me grab the tape and the C right here, right here. Okay, faith, smiley, thank you. There is. I was looking right here and not looking right here, but I may just. I don't want to pull it. Oh, I pushed it under. Oh, great. Oh, great, girl. There it is. Thank you. I still have one right here on the table. That worked out perfect. I just don't want to. Alright, so I have a piece of we're getting a piece of the Hot Fix tape. We're going to put it on there. I'm not measuring, so I hope it's fine. Ooh. My measuring is all off. It's all off. But it's good. Hey, Miss Linda Tolbert. There's supposed to be a stone in the field in C on Vice. We're right here. I think I'm pretty sure I didn't put one there. There's no hole there, but oh, there's one missing in the R. Look right here, y'all. Did y'all tell me that already? I know that there has to. There you go. Let me get another. I dropped it. Great. Oh, I see one here that rolled all the way over here. All right. Does it look fine now? No, let me look at it good. Okay, it looks like we're pretty good now. Looks like we're good. It looks like we're good. All right. Let's get ready to put this on there. Getting block dots everywhere. And we're just gonna put this on top. Push it down. And we're good. I want to say that there should be a dot there, like a stone there, but I may manually place one there because I don't. Yo, look, I have an overlapping stone right here where the A is. I used to didn't care about the overlapping stones too much, but they do affect like the press and just the neatness of the design when you leave it there. So I do try to remove them beforehand. Y'all, I'm just going to manually place that dot there. Oh, great. It's not coming. I got too many that I have to replace. Let's see. All right, we're gonna manually place these that are missing, and this is because they're stuck. They're stuck here. You'll see the thing right here. That one. And this part, I don't really like to have to do this because I don't want to have it not be straight. And sometimes my hands, like right now, I don't feel like my hands are very steady. It's gonna be fine. That's the key. I don't know if it will come out. It's like it's stuck. It's like it's stuck. Come on. You can stay. There you go. You can stay by yourself. I do feel like I have a lot of space in between the letters. What is that A at? Which A was that? See, my weeding tool picked it up, but the wax pen isn't picking it up. Whoa. Hold on, I'm gonna look at the chat and everything else. I'm gonna see right here. Oh, maybe the wax pen is not picking it up. Let's see, where did this go? Right here. And push it down some. Alright. Alright, look at this one goes right here. So I gotta make sure that I don't, I place it like where it's supposed to go, because if not, then when I get ready to press it, I don't want, it not to fit in the outline. So that's the other thing. All right, that's looking pretty good. Where did I say that? Because it was an extra one. I said we were gonna put it in a C right here, because I think that there should be one right there in the C. Because that did not look like I would leave that much space in the C. Just did it. Looks like I did it where I wanted to go. Alright, it's gonna go right there. Alright. No, but yeah, no, there's no hole right there. It wouldn't have went. Alright, so we got this one done finally. That took a long time. Careful, girl. Careful. Alright, so this is gonna go like this. Now we're gonna brush in. How do I have this? I like that. Alright, so now we're gonna brush in the other part. I do have that we finally got done. That took a while, but we got it done. That's all that matters. All right, so now we're going to brush the bottom in, and this is the part that just says it's a fill. Okay, a fill and outline. Okay, let me see what I missed. Hey, Miss Starlo. Hey, 755. Thank you, Kristen. Yes, please remember to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Kristen. Hey, Barb. Hey, Keisha. No worries. Keisha, have you been using your machine? Just asking. No pressure. Just asking a question. Just asking a question. All right. So these are so pretty. All right. So this is going to be filled in because she wants the glitz and the glam. And I think with the black, the jet black, it's going to be perfect. She's going to get the glitz and the glam that she wants. She's going to get the glitz and the glam that she wants. Last year I made her a bling shirt too for homecoming. I think that one it was a mixture of bling and maybe HTV. It could have been HTV or DTF. But this is gonna be so pretty. And this is just going on the back of the shirt. Okay. Good. Of course, y'all know SS6 is the blingiest of all. So it's like I have to make this design in SS6 for her. If she's that type of girl, she needs the blinkiest that we got. Uh-oh. I'm missing some stones. I didn't read it. I thought I did. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be very careful because I don't want to knock them out of place when I read it. When I read this out. Come on. Alright. Let's see. Let's move this over a little bit. These are going in pretty quick. So I have two. You see right here in the eye? I have two at the bottom. Uh-oh. Another one. No worries. Awesome, Keisha. Just keep practicing. Just practice. Even if you stitch out something very small, doesn't have to be major. Just keep practicing. Brandy, you've been working on your machines too? On your embroidery? Inquiring minds want to know. I'm not the only one who wants to know either. I'm pretty sure of it. Pretty sure there's others who want to know too. Looking good. All right. Uh-oh. I knocked some out. I hate when like when you keep going over, then you risk knocking some of them out of place, but those are the ones that you just go back and manually put in. Okay. Good, 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 good. Let me go ahead and put this one in because these are so small that sometimes like it's easy to not see them because the bling around it looks really good. So sometimes you can't see when you're missing one in the holes. So I like to just go ahead and fill it in as I go so I don't forget. And if y'all see any missing areas, let me know because sometimes y'all see it better than I can see it, even though it's like literally in my face. You guys can see it a lot better sometimes. I don't know why that is, but that is what it is. Looks good. All right. Okay, y'all. All right, so these two are done. We can go ahead and press these shirts, and then I will press the last shirt after we press these. I'll brush those in and then press. So that way we can get these out of the way. Let me make sure does everything look fine. Oh, it's gonna be in the mid-30s. Oh, not here, Jesse. Not here. So the one thing that I like about when I do like designs like this, like with text, you see how the M and the M, like I literally just had to copy this set of M, like this set, and then paste it. The A, both of the A's too. All I did was do a little bit different. Like I just put an additional stone right there to kind of cover in there. And then like I use the E and the E. Like I love when it's like that because that reduces the amount of time that you actually have to spend on moving stones around. So I just literally copy and paste. But of course you need to know if your letters are the same size, and if you're using the proportions lock, then it's going to be the same size. So you don't have to worry. But that takes up, like that reduces the amount of time that you have to spend moving stones around and things like that. So, hey, Kelly. Kelly's been a member for 10 months. Hey, girl. Trina, it's a Bling file. It's Bling. Thank you for being a member for 10 months, Kelly. Hey, Angel Boo. Hey, girl. All right, let's see. All right, so we're gonna press this and then we're gonna do the Bethune. It's Bling. It is Bling. It's the logo. It's not the Wildcat. It's the BCU. Even though it used to be BCC, I think. But now they're university. You hear my bell too? I must not have the noise cancellation off. Hey, Stitch and Shine. Yes, Angel, congratulations on the new studio. And getting prepared to begin building a new spot in the crib. That's even better. All right. Let's hope I don't have many that stay behind. If y'all have not used Icy Crystal AB and SS6, you're missing the whole show. All right. Look, I'm still up. I have one left behind in the M that I didn't see. And the S. And then D. Even after I did all that with my hands, I still have some that stay behind. But not too bad. My D flipped over. I don't know if you guys see that D. The D flipped over. So I need my tweezers for this. So we're going to use the reading tool. Use the weeding tool. Just to put it in place. This is the part you want to make sure you line it up. And you don't want it to be like noticeable that it's off. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the 6XL, Mr. President. Alright. Alright, y'all. Alright. Okay, so we're ready to do that, and then we'll move on to the BCC. Alright, we'll move this one. So this is all done. And let me move my chair out of the way for now. And we'll get ready to press. Okay? So I'm going to start with the large shirt, and we'll just place that. Now, with this shirt, I'm telling you guys, like with anything over a 2XL, I'm not good with like just placement. So I usually, on my regular shirts, I usually start like here. So we'll see. Okay, so let me grab the first part. All right, y'all. So this is the first part, and this is the black diamond. Okay, so we just have black diamond. We didn't go too crazy. I was gonna use icy crystal, And then I still felt like Icy Crystal was going to be too much glitz and glam, and he specifically asked to not be all glitz and glam. So I do kind of want to, respect that. Let me see. Okay, we're good. Just a little bit. So I'm just going to lift this up a little bit. Hey, Josie Boo. Let me bring it down just a tad. Just a little bit. There we go, right there. I think that's going to be fine. Look straight. This is usually what I do to kind of, once I have the placement for my bling designs, I kind of do this. Well, not kind of, this is literally what I do. And then I just press it down and then remove the rest of it because that's already down. Uh-oh. Why do I have an upside down stone? Where did that stone come from, y'all? I don't know where that stone came from, but we'll find it when we get ready to press it. Okay? Let's get ready and press it. Let me look at it. Hey, Addie G. Does it look good? It does, but where did that stone come from? I have no idea. All right, so we're going to get ready to press this. Nothing else looks to be out of place except that stone. And so luckily this heat press is 16 inches wide. So this fits good. Even the shirt, the front of the shirt was, it fit good. Now the other thing that I would say, like if you're doing something like this where you're going to be putting DTF on the shirt and bling, I would always press the DTF first and then the bling. Even if you're going to be putting it on the back. Uh-oh. Come on, little gnome. Don't fall. So, yeah. All right. So, this part is done. And then we're going to, let's see if we can find where that other part went. So, yeah, I think this is I think he's going to be happy with this. All right, so we have the president. I'm just trying to see if where a stone could possibly be missing. I don't see it, y'all. Maybe here? I'm surprised I didn't put a stone there, though. Like that I'm surprised about. That I didn't put like a filler stone right there. So guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna put a stone right there because I don't know. I must not have been paying that any attention because I never like when you have like the fills like it doesn't look right when it's not filled in like that. At least to me, it's just a matter of preference. All right, so let me grab a stone. I don't know where that stone came from, y'all. I don't know. I want to find it. I'll put one right there too to close that off. So that way it gives it a little bit. Where did that go, y'all? Where did it come from? Good. That looks good. That looks fine. The S, because it was in the S, but the S looks fine. Unless I always had an overlapping stone that I didn't notice. That could be the case too. It's on the P. We're on the P. I don't see it. I don't see it. Thank you, Dr. Ramona. Addie, we're on the P. Oh, just a second on that. Okay. Thank you, guys. All right, so we're gonna get the next part. And this one is like 13 inches wide, probably like almost 14 inches wide. So I'm just gonna get the fill, and we're gonna press the fill because he don't want too much glitz and glam, but he wants, the E. Right. Well, yes, 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 yes. Thank you. That is it. It is the. Thank you. That's where I went. There. Thank you guys so much for always assisting. All right, so now we're gonna get ready to place this on, and hopefully I don't move those other ones that we just placed down. But it will be fine. Okay. You gotta stretch the shirt out some because right here. Don't stretch it out too much, girl. You stretch it out too much. Now that doesn't fit. All right, that's looking good. All right, feels like we're doing good. I think that's gonna look good. All right, let's press this. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so this should look good. It's not too blingy. Y'all tell me if y'all think this looks like glitz and glam, because he specifically said he did not want glitz and glam, but I had to convince him that men wear bling, but you know. Thanks, Babs. Addie. Thank you, Ramona. All right. Let's see. And then we're going to press the Madam Vice President next. And then we'll do. All right. So this is going to be the back of his. Yo, I think I really like this. I think the feel of the shirt, like that really helps the inside. And then when I press the other one, I'll show you both before we do the Bethune one. But I don't think it looks feminine at all. I think it looks really good. And that jet black or the black diamond, yes, it did the trick. I got a little bit of something there. It did the trick. See, very, very, I think I like it. All right, so let's do the Madam Vice President. All right. Generally, I would pre-press it, but the shirt has already been pressed and pressed and pressed all within like the past 2 hours. So I don't feel like I need to. Let's press this. So we're going to press this right here on the back. All right, and every time, nobody reminded me how much I love using jet black as an outline, but how much headache it gives me when layering. Nobody reminded me. I'll go up just a little bit. So the back of her shirt is going to say Madam Vice President. All right, we're going to press this, and this is SS6. Nobody reminded me. Like, Patrice, you don't even like to layer jet black because you can't never see it. Thanks, Faye and Babs and Addie and Ramona and Retired Crafter, Coca-Cola, Faith, Bobby, and Hey Victoria's Creations. All right, let's see. And this is a very simple, design. It's nothing crazy. You don't always have to design over the top things. Hey, Miss Nene. Alright, so this is our jet black. That's the outline. Now we're going to fill this in with Icy Crystal AB, which is like one of Icy Crystal AB has to be one of my favorites. Has to be one of my favorites. All right, let's get ready. And it's not like your regular Crystal AB, even though Crystal AB can hold its own amongst all the stones. But Icy Crystal AB does give you a lot more actually. We're doing a lot more. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, yeah, yo, I can't ever see good with this. It's a jet black on the black. But it looks like we're, look at my S. I messed up at the S, and it looks like I even have a overlapping stone in the S, but we're gonna make it work. Okay. Yep. Kind of messed it up, but so a key to making sure that your design is just like feeling it, because you can feel if your stones are overlapping. So with this particular design, I do have, if I mess it up right here, y'all. But with this particular design, you do have to be, not with the design, it's with the color. Like that jet black. That thing always gives me a problem. Some of you guys have been around for a moment. It has given me major issues before. And it's fine. Like I don't have it perfectly aligned, but it's not perfect inside of the outline, y'all. It's not perfect. But guess what? I got too much over here. It's not perfectly centered in the outline, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be happy with it. She will be happy with it. And I'm gonna see what y'all say. All right, the next thing, this is what we're gonna be doing next. Is, so I think this is gold, white, and then maroon. Gold, white, maroon. Gold, white, maroon. That's our last shirt. This is gonna be our last shirt, and we're doing SS6, SS10 for this one. We ain't doing SS10, 6 for this. All right, let's see how this looks. Let me move this up. Kevin's been here for Kevin. It does feel like it's been longer. Thank you for being a member for 37 months, Kevin. Thank you. All right, y'all. That's a long time. And let's see how this looks. I'm gonna bring. Oh, yo, it's like nothing better than Icy Crystal AB. Like, there's like nothing better than Icy Crystal AB. I mean, Icy Obsidian is my favorite, but I don't even think Icy Obsidian doesn't even give me what Icy Crystal AB did. Oh my goodness. Y'all, wait until I bring this over here. This camera and the light doesn't do it any justice. It does it no justice. Mylene, I know I must not have my noise cancellation on, or y'all know StreamYard has been changing a lot. So, all right, I'm gonna move me over. I want you guys to see the shirts. All right, so remember, we're done with this one. This is a 6X, okay? So this is the front of the design, the shirt. This is DTF, okay? We got numbers on the sleeves. That's the year. But y'all look at the back. And that's just Mr. President on the back. That is black diamond for the outline and jet black for the inside. And I think it came out perfect. It's not too flashy. He was like, he don't give him no glitz and glam. But I think it actually looks really good. I love how it turned out. Pass out Patrice. Patrice is still Jesse. You always doing me dirty, Jesse. Jesse, but I love how that jet black looks. I told him he wouldn't be disappointed. So this is just black diamond for the outline and jet black for the inside. Very simple. Very, very simple. Thank you guys. But I love how this came out. So this is, y'all see, this is a 6X shirt. This design is about 13 inches wide. It's not straight, but it's about 13 inches wide. So it does, it takes up a good amount of the back and it looks good. I didn't want something very small on the back. So this is the other shirt that we have. And this is for the vice president of the Alumni Association. She wanted her year on her sleeves too. And look at this icy crystal, y'all. Like that, this is the jet black outline with icy crystal AB. It's not icy crystal, it's icy crystal AB. But look how that sparkles, y'all. It almost looks like glass and it's just shining. So this is her shirt and she's going to be wearing this. They're going to both wear their shirts tomorrow for the homecoming game. But I love how this came out. I love how it came out. So the black, jet black with icy crystal AB, jet black with black diamond. Jet black really can help it. Like this, you can't really see the jet black here, but trust me, that jet black is giving this design what it needs to like really stand out. So I love how this one came out. I need to make me a Madam Vice President shirt, and I ain't the Vice President. I'm nothing. All right, so we got those two. Now we're ready to make our other shirt. And we're gonna brush this in. This is for Bethune-Cookman College. I think they're having like, well, I know it's a 40th anniversary for the person who this shirt is for. I got an air pocket in here that I'm trying to get out. Usually when I have an air pocket, I just like try to push the air out through the holes in the template. And that usually works. Okay, so for this first color, we're gonna go with brass because I'm just following the same color theme of the actual logo itself. So we're just gonna go with brass, and this is SS10. Yes, Nicole, it does. Thanks, Angie. Thanks, y'all. Thanks, Elizabeth. All right, so we're gonna go with brass, and brass is more of like a yellow gold, and I feel like that would be because at first I was going to use Aurum Dorado, but then I kind of felt like brass would really give it the pop that it needs, and it seemed like a little bit closer to like the gold, in my opinion. I don't know if it's old gold that they use or whatever gold that they, but I felt like brass would be the best option for this. So we're just going to brush this in. This is an outline. I did not create anything with this. All I did was I actually got the PNG of this and traced the colors because it's only 3 colors, and that worked out super easy. And then I just turned it into Bling after that. I do prefer to turn PNGs into SVGs or vectorize the PNG before I turn it into stones. So that's what I did. This didn't take much time at all to do, to be honest. I don't have to think of nothing. So we're gonna see how these colors look together. Now I am gonna ask, which y'all know sometimes I listen, sometimes I don't, but there's an inner outline, and with the original logo, the actual logo, it's white. It's just like a white outline. I have snow out, but I also took out neon white AB. I didn't want to do snowflake because I felt like there's just like a lot of colors in snowflake, like a lot of pinks. Like it's just like it's not a lot of pinks, but like a hint, like it's a lot of hints of other colors. So I kind of did bring out neon white AB. That was one of my other favorites to use as far as like white outlines, but I'm thinking that maybe I should just go ahead and use snow because that may, that may pop too. So we're gonna see. And we're using cyan for the inner part of our text. Because their colors are maroon and gold, just like Avondale, though, maroon and gold. So we'll see. It's Smiley. It's the shade. It's the outline of. So Bethune-Cookman is an HBCU here in Florida, and I'm making this for an alumni. She graduated 40 years ago from Bethune-Cookman College. It was Bethune-Cookman College then, but now it's Bethune-Cookman University. So she wanted a shirt to wear, and she's a Delta, but I can't make a Delta shirt. I can make a Delta shirt and thing. I have a design, but I don't have time to do it. As soon as I'm done with this, I got a whole list of things to do. So I have to get ready and see all my peoples. Alright. Okay, that looks good. And we just have 2 more parts of this template to brush in, and then we're done. Or we're going to press it, and then we're done after brushing it in. My brushing is so slow. And you know why? I need to get my life together and brush it in how I'm supposed to brush in. That's what I need to do. Nope. Gotta take my time. Alright, brass is so pretty, y'all. Warm Dorado used to be one of my favorites. It still kind of is, but I think as far as the gold are concerned, I think brass is my favorite. Alright. So we're actually using a mixture of different types of stones. We're using brass is more like the metallic. Hey, Miss Diane Wilson. Brass is more like, hey, J Mama. You put the design. She graduated from cooking. Mylene, see, you weren't here earlier. Send me an email because I told anybody who wants, like, if anybody graduated from Bethune, I will just give it to them because I don't want to. I'm not gonna sell their logo. But I'll give this to you if you want to make it. And this is probably only for tonight. So if you see this, and it is 2026, and you're like, oh, she said she was gonna give it away. Let me send her an email. Do not. Sorry, guys, I gotta say that because people look at old videos and be like, oh, are you still giving this away? Are you still? Oh, because I probably don't even know what that file is. At all. So just send me an email, my link. You definitely can get it. All right, let me get a piece of transfer tape. And if you don't know my email is patrice@craftableThings.com. Now, y'all know I don't check my email. So if you want to get it, I promise you I will check it after this live. So if you send it to me now, I will check it and send it. Or I'm probably just going to drop it into a, I'm not going to send it. I'm going to drop it into my Google Drive, and then I'll send you that link. Yeah. Hopefully this is big enough. I hope. It's the white green background didn't remove imprinting a big white square over. What happened, Miss Nene? The DTF order and one of my prints the white wording background didn't remove. So was there a white background or there's no white background? All right, y'all. My little string. That's why I like to wear t-shirts. Already, my new work hours. I don't know. It's the work. I love the job. It's the work hours. I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going or coming. All right. And then we're gonna do. So we'll look at the whites that I have. I kind of feel like I don't need any extra glitz, like any the neon white AB. Generally, it looks good, but I kind of feel like maybe it would clash with. I don't know. We're gonna see though. Thank you, Jessie. Thank you, Jessie. All right, let me grab. Uh-oh. Y'all, look what I lifted it and I kept going and I didn't stop to look back and I have 3 here. Why, Patrice? Why, Patrice? Slow down. Now I gotta move these over. Luckily, I can place them. It'll be fine. Once you press it down, and the focus see that one goes right there. So this one goes right here. I don't know if that's too close. That one got it way too much. Go down. For this part, when I did the design, I had to kind of work it a little bit. See, those are stuck. I don't know why I didn't. You right. Come on. You can stay. So right here, I don't want it to look like it's not straight. Alright. That looks good. We're gonna just pushing that down just to make sure we're doing good. Alright, we look good, y'all. We look good. We look good. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna grab the next part. Let me put this over here for now. And I'll put this on wrong, but I don't even want to touch it. I want to just leave it like that. Now let's do the outline. So this is the outline. And the outline, remember I told you guys I have neon white AB and then I have snow. Hey Laura. So I have neon white AB and snow. I think I'm gonna go with the snow because it is white. See how the neon, you see it has like a peach yellow tint to it, depending on the ankle. So we're just gonna go with snow. This is just white. This is just a white. Doesn't really have like a shine to it like that. Kind of similar to jet black. So that's what, I want to go with that. All right, and then we have one more color that we need to brush in. Good. If you are interested in any of these stones, check out the Baby's Beauty. Because at first I was gonna go with snowflake, and then I felt like I needed like a solid white. This is my snow. Is I'm gonna go with solid white. I'm gonna go with snow. I feel like opal is not as white as snow is. Like if you really want like white, I would go with snow. And then the other colors like snowflake, it's white, it's very pretty, but it's an AB stone. So you're not gonna get like a solid white. In their logo, you know, like a solid white. Now I was thinking of going with icy crystal AB, not icy AB, icy crystal for the center. I think that would still look pretty too. You know, that would be good, but still felt like that. Uh-oh. Doing with the desk. Right. So now I gotta be careful and make sure I can see. The only good thing saving me is that underneath is the other part of the design. Now we brush, brush, brush. What time is it? Okay, that's okay. I still have time to call for color. This waist tank. I'm not too worried because I was gonna reprint that design a little bit bigger, but it looks good. I'm not sure. It's a medium shoe. It needs to be oversized. All right, this one is set. Let's get another piece of transfer tape. We're gonna be good to go. All right, y'all. One more part to brush in, and we're done. Oh, I didn't even tell you that's what that whole thing looks like. Just a single outline, single line outline. Now I did have to when I set the design up and I traced it. When I turned it into stones, part of it didn't have that white outline that I want. So a good amount of these stones I had to hand place so it could fit the way that I wanted it to fit, so it could look how I wanted it to look. Like I really wanted it to look like that logo. All right, so the next color we're going to use is going to be cyan. Oh no, Miss Nene. That's no good. I don't even, yeah. Sound cut the shirt. All right, so we're gonna get ready to get this on. I know. Just gonna take away some of the stickiness. And we're going to put this on. And that looks good, y'all. I think I'm happy with going with the snow. I just want to make sure I lift all of these up. I'm happy about it. Should I have had a line here, y'all? Let me look at this template. Oh no. I think maybe I should have a line there. Let me look at the design, see what I did. What I did, what I didn't do. Yeah, I should have a line there. I should. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do me a line there. Because it needs to be, if I'm looking at it correctly, I need to have a line there. Mm, I do. I do. So when I get ready to brush in that other design, I'm gonna manually put a line there. And then when I share this one, I'll already have it fixed with that line there. Because I should have a line right there. Yep. All right. Hopefully I'll remember to do that. My stone's not coming up, y'all. Even after I move over it. Alright, that looks good. And then we just have to brush in the last part. The last part is the part with the most stones. I'm just pressing these stones down. You don't have to do this like this. I just do it. And I'm missing a stone. I gotta be missing one right there. Yep, it's there. And then pick it up, you know. That looks right there. All right. Okay, got one more part. Somebody remind me. I'm not gonna put the snow up because I want to do that outline. I'm gonna manually place those there. I'm going to do it. It will be fine. Alright, so we're done with this one. Now we just have one more part that is this. Nope. We have one more part to do, and then we're going to be all set. Alright, so this is here. So right here is where I want to put the, there's a hole right there. It's not coming up. There has to be a hole right here, but it didn't cut. Something happened right there. With no fight. When we get ready to do it, I'm just gonna place it there because I think that's where it's supposed to be. All right, so now we're gonna do cyan. And next to the white, I think it's gonna look really good. This is a lot of stones. This gonna take all my cyan. And I didn't intend to. I should have used a different cyan. But let me see. You can add the line without the template, but I'm going to actually use this line right here because that's the line, this row right here, because that's the row that actually goes with it, so it can line up right. But you don't have to do it with the template. But in this case, if I brush all these stones in, I'm gonna just have, it's not gonna look how I want it to look. So I'm just gonna hand place those there. Yeah, you can, especially if you're just doing an outline around it, you can do that if you want. I feel like I have so much space in between these stones, y'all. Like so much. It's all good. Everything's brushing you good. No stress. I do have a lot of space. Let's see how much more we got to go. Hey, Coretta. Good night, Bling. Thank you, Mirror Bear. What time is it? This is past my 90-minute weeknight time, but guess what? I would have been up doing this anyway. So I'm just thankful that you guys are here with me tonight. Because mm-mm. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're getting this done fairly quick. And I'm just gonna go look at that design just to make sure I put it's just this row right here. Because in that way everything's gonna line up. You see how this kind of goes here and then it goes down and then like that's gonna give me the perfect placement. And then whoever wants the link, send me an email and I'll send you the link. But I am gonna fix that in the original design. I'm telling you, I had to hand place a lot of those, like for that white outline for the center. I had to hand place a lot of them because even though I did an outline, it likes to do outlines, but I couldn't subtract it because it wasn't going to give me a single line outline. So I had to leave it whole, and because I left it whole, like the inner parts, it wouldn't. Of course, it's not going to give me an outline because it's giving me an outline of the whole thing. So I had to hand place them one by one. One by one. All right. I think the snow and the grass is going to help this pop for us. And I usually use cyan, not light cyan, or maroon. Oh my goodness, y'all, I'm dropping my stones. Oh, girl. And my coordination needs a little bit of work. All right. What time is it? It's 9:30. We're doing good. I'll be ready for a sleep in no time. Oh, I was just about to forget that I need to do the white. I knew I was going to forget that. All right, so, and this is going to go all the way down. So I'm just going to use this to put the white here. Make sure my template stays aligned correctly. This one. Thank you, machine down court. Oh, see. Well, I'm thankful. I usually have insomnia in these past few months. Like I usually don't sleep. In these past few months, I've been able to get sleep. So, girl, I do not take sleep for granted. Cause, honey, when I can't sleep, it's bad. It is bad. All right, I wish I would have had these a little bit closer, but this is what we got. Let me look at the design and make sure I'm good. Yeah. So I'm actually going to. Okay, so we should be good. We should be good. Hey, Miss Zelda Brown. Yeah, there are glow in the dark rhinestones. Evie has glow in the dark. Well, I don't know if Evie still has glow in the dark rhinestones, but she did at one time. I'm gonna share down for it. Thank you. All right, so that did what I needed it to do. Now we're gonna cut this transfer tape, and then hopefully, I didn't even look at it good to make sure I got a good amount. Hopefully I did. And then we're going to press our last shirt. I got a good amount, probably too much. I got too much of it. All right. Y'all, this cyan is hard. All right, let's see. So it didn't glow for long. Those were limited editions. Did it have to be activated by the sun? Like how the vinyl, you don't know, like the vinyl, some type of activation. Okay, come on, Simon. Simon is the only one that did it right today. And cyan is not one of my favorite colors. Like, I don't really care for cyan that much. But it's useful when you need it, right? All right, let's see. All right, y'all, I'm just flattening them out. All right, so we're gonna get ready to press. Ooh. All right, let me move this out of the way. Let me grab the shirt. So this is gonna go on a V-neck shirt. Okay, I just need to lint roll and pre-press it. I haven't pressed this one, so it needs that first like pre-press and clean up. All right, so let's press. All right, I think I should have went down a little bit further to go at least for an hour or so, right? Right. All right, let's get ready to start layering. So I'm going to start with the outer layer. I generally like to go from outside in, but depending on the design, sometimes you need to go from inside out. But I do prefer to go from outside in. Going from outside in gives you can actually center it better, in my opinion, and you won't be off because. But if you put the inside too far to the left, and then you don't make room for the sides or the top. So I do like to go outside in, and y'all, I've been telling myself this with this design all day when I was making it. Make sure you don't put it upside down. Make sure you don't put it upside down. I've really been telling myself that all day. Now with V-necks, of course, just like with the print, you kind of start close to that V. Okay? You don't go too far down. Like you start close to the V. Like I usually start like right at the V, but that may give me like a little bit of a pressure problem. I don't want any pressure problems. Let's see. me fix this on the side. That looks good. Let me hold it up so I can see it. Yes, 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 yes. Let's press this. So bring it up just a little. All right. So the first color was brass. And then we're going to press that second color, which is going to be the snow. And that's going to be the outline on the inside. You know, this jet black with icy crystal AB, it is beautiful. Even though I didn't even center it into the letters perfectly, it still looks good. It still looks so good. All right. So this is a V-neck shirt. Y'all know V-neck shirts are usually a little bit shorter than the regular like unisex shirts. So this kind of, okay, you can see that. So this is pretty much taking up that entire front of the shirt. All right, I'm gonna put this on here. I transfer tape. That's too much. All right. Let's see. All right, so now we're just gonna layer the white on the inside. All right, here's the white. I'm gonna layer that. All right. All right, let's get ready. So that's gonna go right there on the inside. But I gotta line it up good. It's not lined up good. I don't want it to be like overlapping. Any stones. Go down. Just a slight little tilt down. Will help it. The way it's placed is super duper important. Okay. I'm just making sure I don't have anything overlapping. I feel like I'm missing like a gold stone right there. So I'm gonna have to put a gold. Even right here, like I feel like that's too, it's not down enough or something. Maybe it is down enough. Maybe that's how I got it. No, it's not. Alright. There we go. I'm ready. Almost ready to press. Just feeling it to make sure nothing is overlapping. Right here, I would have put that a little bit more. We're gonna go with this. We're going with it, y'all. We're going with it. You see right here where that's, I think I put an extra stone there that I didn't need. I did, but it's fine. We'll fix it. And so let's go get ready to press that. This looks good just like this, y'all, without the fill. This looks good just like this without the fill, in my opinion. Like, I like it without the fill. So we're gonna place this on the inside. I already see, like I must have started changing those colors, like the stones, and I just didn't go back to filling that in. But it's all good. It's all good. All right. This is like that fill looks really good. Looks really good. See, that looks good like that. All right, so let me go ahead and get my maroon or cyan. It's not really maroon, it's cyan. So like this would be fine for me. I would just go ahead and hit that and it'll be good. But we're gonna go ahead and fill it in. Because she likes a lot of, this one likes a lot of glitz and glam too. So I'm gonna move this snow because remember I changed it, but that one doesn't need it. There's already a slot there for that one. Oh wow. I'll see how that fit right there. Go up a little bit. Oh my goodness. I wasn't convinced at first, y'all, but I'm convinced now. This is good. I mean, you see how I'm just making sure that this, I don't want my outline to be nice and crisp. I don't want outlines. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Y'all, that brass did the trick. Like brass, I don't think I would have loved it as much with Orm Dorado. Brass did everything that we needed to do. So we'll look at all the shirts that we did tonight. Thanks so much for working with me, y'all, and getting these orders done. Last minute per the usual. I still gotta see why I gotta reset the weight tank, and I gotta see why I didn't reset. I'm gonna press this one. Y'all, this looks so good. Y'all, that looks so good. Wait until, hold on. I am going to turn the camera around. What time is this? Almost 10? We did good. 2 hours, not bad. I still prefer my 90 minutes, but it's okay. Y'all, wait until y'all see this shirt. It is so pretty. Are y'all ready? Oh, are y'all ready for this one? Yo, I can't even lift this shirt up without being like, girl, you did that. Yo, look at, this is a last minute shirt. And I said I'm not doing anything last minute for anybody anymore. Anything that puts me out of the way, I am not doing it anymore. I'm not, but y'all, this is gorgeous. Thanks, Jesse. Thanks, y'all. Look at, this is cyan. It is brass, and I'm so happy that I went with snow because I feel like that white, the like that solid white, really helped it. It is gorgeousness. Wow. So y'all see how that outline, like that outline did make a big difference. Like I needed to make sure that I had that outline there because it would have looked, it would have looked weird. But y'all, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Like she getting 2 shirts out of me. Like two, she's actually getting 3 shirts. She got this one, which y'all, I love this shirt. Like I would wear this and I didn't even go to the. It is gorgeous. So I use brass, snow, and cyan. It's pretty. So if you want this, if you went to Cookman or if you Once somebody send me an email, I am going to adjust the design just for that one part that I didn't have there, and you'll get the like so it'll look good. All right, so the other shirts we made for Hallandale, y'all know I still love Hallandale. This is still the finest, and then on the back, that this is black with icy crystal AB. Evie, exactly, exactly. Brass is so pretty, but this is that looks good. And then we have this is the one for the president, and he let me put a little bit of bling on the back. So his shirt, this is a 6X shirt, and then he let me put a little bit of bling on the back, and very subtle, not too much, but giving us enough, right? Giving us baby's booty bling. This is black diamond outline with jet black on the center. So that looks good. Thank you. And then the other shirts were just shirts that I did for them. We pressed DTF. We just did DTF shirts. Um, and these are like the same. But if you guys notice, I basically use the same design style because I couldn't do much last minute. And I just changed the text and they were fine with that. So these shirts and these are going to my people there too. But that's it. That's what we got for today, y'all. But y'all, this shirt right here, that looks so good. And while it was down, I was like, oh, maybe you should have used a lighter color. But this is the color that I usually use. Cyan. I usually use cyan for like the burgundy maroons for those colors because it is very dark. But it looks amazing. All right, y'all. So thanks, everybody. Thanks, Laura, Jesse, Terry, Dr. Johnson, Karen Murray, Miss Robin S. Thank you. Yeah, the snow, like that snow really, it's so white and it helps to break up. Like, especially like with the outline, it looks good with the outline. Y'all know I like to use snow when I'm doing like a white shirt, like to do like the white with snow or snowflake, like to mix those two together. That also looks really good. Or even with Crystal AB, that looks really good too. So I think snow is definitely a winner. Like it's kind of like the jet black. It's kind of like, they're both the same type of color, the same type of, not color, but the same style. Like it's not as shiny as the other one. So, hey, Andrea. Thanks, y'all. Evie, thank you for gifting 5 craftable things a membership. Thank you. Thanks, Kay. Thanks, everybody. Hey, Vera. Thank you. Thank you, Colette. All right, y'all. So it has been fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'm not sure if I will be on tomorrow. I may go to the game. If I don't go to the game, I got to see about getting my hair done because next week I am going to be living my best life. So I need to make sure that, y'all know I usually get my hair done on Tuesdays, but with my new schedule, it's just hard. It's hard. So that's my plan. But if not, I will definitely be on tomorrow you know, if anything goes crazy. But that's it. I'm gonna show y'all again. So we did embroidery along the other day, last weekend, and look how cute! It's so cute. So we did in the hoop embroidery ornaments, and I think that's it. We have some other things planned. But yeah, I love you guys. Don't forget to be kind because there's so much ugliness in the world in our everyday lives. Be kind. Be the light. Right? Brighten up somebody's day. You just never know when your smile could change somebody's life, somebody's day, the trajectory of their life, their outlook. It can change so much. It can change so much. Again, as always, thanks everybody in the chat. for being kind to each other, for being kind to me. Always remember, let the kindness extend beyond our chat. And I know you guys are so good, so kind. So I know that it does. Have a little bit of patience because people are going through a lot of different things. And it's bad. Like, people are going through a lot of different things. And you just don't know. The way somebody reacts or responds, it could just be from a different place. They may not be really reacting negatively to what you've done or said or anything like that. It may just be something that they're going through in their own lives that they're trying to process. And sometimes they may take it out on innocent bystanders. Okay, so please remember to be kind, be patient, and be understanding. I love you guys so much. I'm so grateful for you all. Thank you for being here and hanging out with me on this Thursday. Thanks for hanging out with Making with Carolyn. I appreciate y'all. Marilyn will be on next. Well, I don't know. I don't know if Marilyn's gonna be on next week Thursday night. I don't know. So we'll see. And I know next week Tuesday. I don't know. We'll see. But I love y'all. And don't forget. Wait, Dims, are you gonna be on in the morning? Dims may be on live. Dims Designs may be on live tomorrow morning, which I'll probably miss because y'all know I'm going to be at work, and I can't take my phone. I can't take my phone inside of the correctional facility. I can't take my phone. I can't even take my laptop. So, yeah, I won't even be able to sneak and see her. So, but it's okay. I'll catch the replay. Oh, she said no, she's not going to be on tomorrow. She's not going to be on tomorrow. Oh, that sucks. All right, y'all. But I love y'all. And until next time, y'all, later.